You mentioned that you have a 4-year-old little girl who has a pineal cyst and she's getting really bad headaches, but it sounds like you've been to the doctor and they're not wanting to treat her pain, and you're wondering if the pain could be attributed to epilepsy, which she also has, or the cyst. And the data that I looked up shows that pineal cysts can cause headaches, and epilepsy, there's not much information on whether or not that causes headaches, but the pineal cysts can contribute to chronic headaches, and so that's definitely a possibility. It would be good to, if you're not satisfied with the answers that you're getting from the doctor you've been working with, talk to another doctor or specialist about the headaches and the pain that your daughter's having. But there's also some things that you can do from home. She's 4 years old, and so distraction can work wonders with a 4-year-old, especially when they're in pain. So when she starts to get a headache, talk to her about it in terms she can understand. And maybe, like at the hospital, we use a pain scale system from 0 to 10. And you may not be able to describe that to her specifically, but you could come up with your own way to maybe have her draw smileys, or you draw smileys, and, from smiley to frown, and have her kind of tell you where she fits on that scale, so you understand how bad the headache is for her. And if it's really bad and it's affecting her ability to function, then that requires attention and treatment, and you should take her to a doctor and talk to them about that. But if they're mild and they just kind of, she comes to you and says she has a little bit of a headache, but she's able to play and continue on with her daily activities, then that's okay, and it may just be something she needs to cope with and that you need to help her cope with. But, the doctor may be leery to treat her with pain medication because there are risks and benefits of pain medicine. And especially when you're treating a child, it's so important to address pain. But it can also cause issues if she gets on really serious pain medications and requires those to function, and her body could build up a tolerance. Those may be some things that the doctor's concerned about and he just wants to treat once he's sure that she's having chronic headaches that are affecting her ability to function. So again, it would be best to be candid about your concerns and discuss them with the doctor, because they know the details of your daughter's case best and can give you the best information. Pay attention to what's happening when your daughter says that she has a headache. What activities has she been participating in? What time of day is it? See if you can notice any certain trends, or if she starts to have different sensations before she gets the headaches. Like, for example, some people who have migraines have something called an aura before, where they get a combination of symptoms. They might see light, they might get nauseated, they might get really dizzy, and then the headache starts to happen. So just kind of pay attention to those things, and that can help the doctor too if you have more information about trends. That can help them in diagnosing and treating your little girl. But if you have any other questions for me, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page, and recommend us to your friends and family too.